good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I don't know what time Gaurav is going to show you this clip, so I covered all my bases. First of all, let me congratulate you all for making it to IIM Ranchi, one of the prestigious B schools in India. All of you are lucky to have good faculties like Gaurav who are taking a lot of efforts to make this experience really great for you. I would like to thank Gaurav for giving me this opportunity to interact with you. I am going to be very short and crisp because he has told me I have only 4 to 5 minutes. This is one thing that I am going to follow, but I am not going to follow the other thing that he has told me, which was to tell you what I am doing right now. Instead, I am going to share with you 3 important learnings that I have had during my MBA at XLRI and 5 years since I have passed out of XLRI. I worked with Johnson & Johnson in corporate HR for 2 years after I passed out of XLRI. My first learning that I want to share with you is don't be afraid to be confused. Clarity after confusion is always better. Blissful ignorance is the worst. I worked with Johnson & Johnson only for 2 years and moved out of the organization to seek that clarity. I was confused when I was in XLRI. I was confused after I passed out of XLRI, and at some level I am still seeking that clarity. But what is important is that journey. During that 1 year of voluntary work with various organizations and experimentation, I realized that my heart lies in creating better educational resources for students, which is different from HR, but I wanted to do that. So I joined another organization. I moved out of HR, worked with a different organization for a few years. Okay, so first thing is don't be afraid to be confused. Seek that clarity. Second thing is don't seek approval from others. Set your own high standards and give your best to achieve those. When I was working with Johnson & Johnson, I used to have fights with my bosses. I did want them to appreciate my work, but I never really sought that approval from them always. Instead, I had my own high standards and I did work very hard to achieve those. I was the one to get first winner on work award in my management trainee batch, which had other students from IIM, A, B and other big B schools. I handled important portfolios right from performance management to recruitment strategies. When I moved out, I was handling total rewards, compensation and benefits, which is the dream portfolio for any HR manager. Which brings me to the third important thing that I want to share with you is be proactive and take responsibility of your own future. Even if I was handling the best portfolio at Johnson & Johnson, I moved out. As I told you, I worked voluntarily for 1 year. Then I joined an organization called Hey Math in Chennai, which creates digital learning resources for developing countries across the world, with a collaboration with University of Cambridge. I was creating digital learning resources for South Africa, and now I'm going to join another program in the US to continue my research and studies in this field. It's a PhD program at Northwestern University, one of the prestigious programs in the world in this field of learning sciences. Northwestern University has Kellogg B School, some of you may be aware of. So it's a wonderful opportunity for me to expand my own knowledge and be best in this field. So the 3 important things that I have shared with you are: don't be afraid to be confused. Don't always seek approval from others. Set your own standards and achieve those. And third, be proactive and take responsibility of your own future. You are at a critical juncture in your life, and I wish you all the best for very exciting 2 years at IIM Ranchi and your professional life thereafter. Thank you.